everybody, welcome back to the channel. Oh look, our little thing ain't on. I'm not even sure this is in the picture today. I'll scoot it up a little bit. How's that? Is that in the picture now? Just a little bit? Okay. All right. Can't exactly be cozy if we don't even have our fire going. Sorry, guys. All right. Holy crap. All right. Think I'm ready. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, we are back with our Cozy Christmas day number 8. And everybody knows that I am filming these ahead of time, right? So that I can keep up and that you have something to watch and I have time to spend with you. So let's see what we're doing today on day number 8. Starting our second week. Yeah. Ready? Oh, let's see what drill set. Okay, we're using the 159, which is on this side. Okay. Ready? Oh, look, they're gifts. There's 2 little presents here. All right. Now let's see if I can get out some of the yeah, you know, that stuff. The drills here. On earth. Okay, here's the W. And I don't see the T anywhere. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Okay, the T, the W, the V. Oh, and the Y. The Y, which is that really dark. I've got 1 plus. That's... Why did I do that? Huh. And we've got some 8s. Right. And I think it's this one, but we'll see. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with this really dark red here, almost like a garnet red. I mean, that is deep, deep, deep red. But gonna start with it because it is up here in the bow. So we're gonna see what we can do. Starting with it. Let's see, 2 or so over here. It's like a shadowing. One right there. Okay, that needs to scoot. That needs to scoot. Oop, not that far. Ooh, and those need to scoot. And that needs to scoot. Oh, all of them just need to scoot. Just doing a horrible job getting them on there today. So, what has everybody been up to? Has everybody gone over to Diamond Grandmas and Diamond Pitas to see what they've been doing, because they are the host in December for hashtag Off the Wall 24. I am excited. Off the Wall, or, is one of my favorites because, well, that's what I like to do. Makes great gifts, makes, they're small enough to where I'm not taking up too much space in this camper all the time. So, and putting them away while I go do something else or work or, is not a pain in my katush. So, all right. Let's see, I think I got one more of these yellow Vi's that I see right now. I'm sorry, my neighbor is working on his car, and he keeps starting and stopping and starting and stopping. So he's trying to get it fixed, and, well, it's got to start. So, just saying. So, I hope everybody's doing okay. It is definitely winter here. So, definitely hit the winter stage. So, I have some A's in here, and I don't know. Just because I guess it's giving it some different definition. Oop. So, but we'll go with it on those two. And these two. I don't see any down here. I think that's it. So, that's, I didn't take that one out, so I was like, what? Oh. And I'll do these B's. I don't know if we'll do all of the B's, but we'll do some of them. So, soon my little girl will be 14. Amber is coming up on her birthday. I'm not sure what we're doing, but since she has to go to school on her actual birthday, we will celebrate it the Saturday after that, so she doesn't have to share all that with, or cram it all in, and I am off on that next Saturday, so we can spend the day celebrating and allowing her to do her thing, so I used to hate having to celebrate my birthday in school. I kept it as quiet as possible. I do the same thing now, but you know what I mean. I didn't want anybody knowing it was my birthday. So, but I do the same thing now. I don't tell people at work. I don't, I don't expect anything. So, why? Because, well, it's just what I do. It's not that I, don't like my birthday. It's not because I'm getting older, because that's, to me, that is not a bad thing. I have lived long enough to get old. I am fine with it. I I don't know, just don't like to make a big deal out of it. I make a big deal out of my kids' birthdays, right? And I make a big deal out of my mama's birthday because, well, if it wasn't for my mama, I wouldn't be here. So, I mean, I know I have a dad too, but he happens to be gone and has been gone for quite some time. Not that I'm cool with it, but do know that he is better off now than he was when he was with me. So I am going to allow him to have that. He earned it. Not really earned it, I mean, it's his birthright. So, just to be home with the Father. No pain, no nothing. Perfect body. Right? So, I miss him dearly. And I wish he could have met all of my kids. You know what I'm saying? He met my two oldest before he passed. And he never got to meet Travis or Matthew or Mitchell, plus any of his great-grandchildren. I lost him early. He was only 53, which, if you've been around any time at all on this channel, you'll know that I'm 54. So, and I couldn't imagine leaving my children, even though we were a little older than, Travis and Matt and Mitchell. I mean, he got to meet my two oldest children, so just wish he'd gotten to meet the other ones. Wish they'd have gotten, a chance to meet their grandfather, because, he was one of a kind. And they would understand where I get some of my traits from, or would be able to see it. I mean, I can tell them where I get it from, but nothing like seeing it for your own, with your own eyes. So is everybody getting into that Christmas spirit? I know some coworkers at work are having a bit of a problem, right? Getting in that mood, and I've been trying to think of a way to help them, but in all fairness, I really don't think you can. You're there or you're not. So But I keep encouraging them to find their inner child, to funnel it out. So that they may be able to enjoy some of the Christmas spirit like they used to. Just because things are different doesn't mean they're not still good. I mean, I am one that does not care for change, right? I mean, I don't want change, right? But if it comes, well, I know I just got to deal with it because, well, that's what God intended was, for it to change. So I'm getting better with it, I just work around it. So, but some people aren't like that. But trying to help them find that, that little bit of happiness, even if it's just temporary, even if it's just, I missed a bee, I'm going to go back and get one. Even if it's just, the moment, if she can find happiness in one moment, right, maybe she will be able to find happiness, in more moments on her own. And one smile, one forgotten memory that makes her, smile as all I need, And I'm not pushing, right? But, she and I talk a little bit here and there. And I share like a story of like my kids, right? So, and then she'll share a story, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that one of those stories that she shares, not one of mine, one of them that she shares, brings her a little bit of happiness. So, trying to encourage her to get a hobby. Hobbies help you stay, in the moment. It helps your hand-and-eye coordination, no matter what hobby it is. It helps with depression, which I think is what some of her problem is. I mean, she doesn't want to call it that, but I think the winter blues are starting to catch up with her. And the fact that she lives alone, right? And the holidays are coming. So I'm just like, don't give up. Just keep trying to find that moment. And it's going to be it could be a different moment every time. That one moment that makes you smile in that time. And she'll be all right. I've got her in my prayers. And she'll be all right. God has a very unique way of healing people. So, oh my God. They just keep moving. Every time I touch them with not watching, they just move. Just they quit moving. All right, that is one package. Actually, guys, look at that. That green or that red bow has, 3 different colors in it. Looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool. Oh yeah, I did see a couple more A's that I missed, I think. Yep, 3 of them. Of course, we're moving on to the next one, so I don't know why I poured out that many. I just said I needed 3. Okay. Two. And, oop. Number 3. All right. And it looks like I have 4 of these too. So I'll try a little bit harder with this to only get 4. Come on, turn over. And they are going to go right here. I thought of something the other day. I was wondering, I used to get gifts wrapped in, well, I called them the funny paper, the funny papers, but the comics in your newspaper, And I was wondering if anybody else had. All the way up until, after I was even married, his grandmother would wrap Christmas gifts because she bought Christmas all year round. That woman was so amazing. She would buy them, put them, wrap them, put her name on them, and put them down in her basement, which hardly anybody went to, right? And she, would wrap in funny papers or comics from the newspaper when she could. I used to love getting them like that. And I don't know why. I wasn't trying to read the comics, right? I just thought it was cool that I can remember my dad. I can remember my grandparents saying that what their birthday or Christmas or whatever, when they were wrapped, what they were wrapped in, right? Brown paper, right? Cloth, right? And then you get to where, they took out the funny papers or the comics from the newspaper, and Grandma would save them, right? To, wrap their gifts in. And I'm like, really? So to me, it's just, I don't know, it's just a way of reaching the past without actually going to it. It's awesome. I think it's just cool. I missed a Y, and once we did that, we are done, guys. Right? We are done with day number 8. It is moving right along. Yeah, but I missed a Y. I actually didn't see it down here. Oof, I missed a Y. So, and then now we have a tree, right? And gifts. That is cool. All right. Look at that. That looks funny. I mean, it's supposed to be shadowed, right? But it looks funny. So I'm going to leave it, So there we go. Look at that. We got this gift and this gift over here. If you had a big gift and a little one, right? Which one would you open first? If you didn't have instructions like, no, open this one first because this one goes with this one, right? If you could, they just said, you open either one. Which one would you open? The big one or the little one? So, me, because I never, I normally don't answer or ask you a question without answering or giving you my opinion. I'd probably open this one first, but I would expect more out of this one. Because small things come in, big things come in small packages. So, all right, everybody, that is our video for today. Thank you so much for, coming and hanging out with me and, the support that you give the channel. Remember to give it a thumbs up on the way out the door. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, what you waiting for? Because it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't say that you're going to watch every video. It just says that I happen to like this. That's all it says. So, come on, guys. Everybody, make sure you're watching for your little ones, your fur babies, and the elderly. Remember that this time of year is not always great for everybody, right? Some people are going through things. So let's share our love and be nice and caring to other people while we were out and about. All right, everybody, from my family to yours, we want to send you our hugs, our love, and our prayers. Everyone, I'll see you in my next one. Have a good night.